I am doing critical thinking questions for Chapter 6 of Race, Ethnics, and Diversity class. The first question is, consider Independence Day and Thanksgiving Day. How do these national holidays remind Native Americans today of their marginal status? I think Thanksgiving is a reminder of when the Pilgrims first came to America on the 4th day of November, and it was the beginning of the destruction of their culture and genocide of the Native Americans. I can imagine that Native Americans do not celebrate this holiday the same way that most people do. Maybe they celebrate just being together with their family, but they definitely don't celebrate when the Pilgrims came over and started the destruction of their culture and all the killing and the genocide. And I can definitely imagine that they do not celebrate Columbus Day. Okay, and second question is, chronicle how aspects of leisure time, from schoolyard games to Halloween costumes to team mascots, to realize Native Americans. What experience have you had with such episodes, or have you seen it in the mass media? I think it's definitely frowned upon by the Native Americans culture. I think they see it as disgraceful to their religion. It's something that they hold sacred. And they have to constantly remind schools and other organizations that they are not mascots, but they are human beings, and no human being should be a mascot. I remember when, 20 years ago, when I would go to games at Bangor, and they had the Indian mascot, and I remember they used to have the tomahawks in their hand, and they used to wave the tomahawks, and I didn't think anything of it then, but now I would definitely see it differently. And critical thinking question number 3. Why do you think that many people in the United States hold more benevolent attitudes towards Native Americans than they do towards other subordinate groups, such as African Americans or Latinos? And I think it's simply because white Americans feel guilty for what they did to their ancestors coming over to America, taking over all of North America, which was once all Native American land. Literally came in and just took it over and wiped them out, and then called it our land. And Native America, yeah. Oh, and then they also were killing them and making their children assimilate to the white man's culture, or they would kill their children. And then the loss of their language and the loss of their culture. I think they're rare numbers today, going from 10 million to 250,000. So I think that's why we hold them more benevolent in nature, because they are so rare to see, and they hold such rare beliefs in their culture, and they're sacred. I mean, what am I trying to say? They hold things sacred, the land, and they see things differently than we do. And that's about all I have. Thank you.